Let's meet the starting lineup for Los Angeles. At center, Isaiah Hartenstein. At shooting guard, Condensed. At power forward, Chet Holmgren. At the other forward position, Jalen Williams. At the other guard position, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Daignault. And now, your San Diego starting lineup. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 9, Bobby Portis. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, Brandon Paczewski. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Diego going up against Los Angeles. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And the injury story: when you're missing 2 players, including a starter, a lot changes. Rotations and roles.
Yeah, 2 quality players out of action. That'll be a factor. The remaining players need to respond.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Luguentz Dort out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. And for San Diego, they've got Moses Moody, Bobby Portis out there with Trayce Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Podziemski in at the 2. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Curry. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren. The rebound, San Diego.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now here's Curry. Last game, 26 points for him. Fires the 3, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is P. Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Moody. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Lets it go. And Holmgren with the basket. Well, on the assist from Williams.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Moody. Portis outside. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Podziemski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First
And how
team
about
foul.
Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, BA, that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for San Diego. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And San Diego with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Back to Jackson Davis. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Holmgren's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Curry. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
San Diego trails by 7. Outside Podziemski. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Misses the 3. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Green. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. The shot. Outside for Green. Now Moody from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Cason Wallace out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Green. San Diego trails by 9. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Porter's shot is off. Los Angeles shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Wallace outside. Up and over Kennard. Wallace misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Payne. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Inside. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills, and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Heels checked in for Portis. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Outside Payne. Green, the pass to Kennard. Hield for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Now Wallace. Still no points. Williams finds Williams. His first shot attempt. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. San Diego trails by 9. Kennard outside. They set the pick. And here's Payne outside. San Diego with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Dort, the pass to Wallace. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Dort on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Holmgren. Hit from range.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hield passes to Payne. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for San Diego, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for San Diego. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Payton. Pajemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits both from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Green's checked in for Payne. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. This one for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moody. Close in. Moses Moody. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Outside, Williams. That shot missing. Green with the defensive effort. San Diego trails by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. 18 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
On the wing, Curry. 54 seconds left in the second. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Williams from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Diego shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Jackson Davis, a screen. Shot is good by Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Wallace. 9 points for him in his last game. From outside the arc, counted from distance. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, right now for San Diego, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for Los Angeles.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Los Angeles leading by 12. They've got Bobby Portis. Stephen Curry is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Moody. Now here's Jackson Davis. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Portis with a screen on Dort. The floater. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort, a screen on Curry. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Timeout. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. You look at Kennard, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Stephen Curry, this is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. The drive by Shea. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And stolen by Williams. Drives to the hoop. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Moody. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. And San Diego another 3.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Outside, Williams. Here's Hartenstein. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. Pass to Pajemski. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. So for San Diego, Payton's checked in for Moody. And Payne is subbed in for Curry. Wallace, he's checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the visiting team. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Payne finds Portis. And no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Los Angeles leading by 13. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams from long range. For San Diego, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne, the pass to Payton. Outside Pajemski. 5 to shoot. Here's Payne. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Payne. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. San Diego trails by 13. Outside Pajemski. It's Portis, high post. Back to Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pajemski's got 9 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Pajemski. Here's Payne. And the deficit down inside single digits. He's got 6.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Come on, fans. It's the
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. San Diego trails by 11. And so in the game for Los Angeles, 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Lugens Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. And Williams has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Payne. Kennard on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams.
And you know, for that matchup with Oakland, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
And San Diego making a change here. Wallace with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
first personal foul, first team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And that one misses. San Diego trails by 15. Outside Payton. Payne, the pass to Green. Kennard outside. And here's Payne outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Wallace misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Payne finds Kennard. Green with a screen on Dort. Kennard against Dort. Here's Rowe. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Rowe's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's a pick. Here's Williams. The rebound by Payton.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside Payne. Back to Green. Pass to Rowe. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Rowe's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. And Los Angeles leads by 12.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Right wing. Outside Curry. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hardenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get there.
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
San Diego trails by 14. Now Curry. Portis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's shot is off. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hardenstein with a screen on Curry. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Stephen Curry.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot. Two minutes remaining.
For San Diego, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. A shot to stop the run. Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. And San Diego calls time here. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Flagler's checked in. Randolph passes to Armstrong. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Topic is checked in for Flagler. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Here's Topic. He's off on that one. Good D by Payton. San Diego trails by 18. Pass to Green. Now Kennard going inside. Here's Armstrong. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. San Diego with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-1 run. Pass to Caruso. Here's Topic. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 20.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.